Hey everybody. Some of you are commenting to me about a big dollar breakout today. A breakout. What is a breakout? What are you talking about? On a 2-minute chart, on a 5-minute chart, on a 1-hour chart? We have to be really careful with our terms and our characterization of what is going on. Again, for me, and I think for a lot of you who follow me, we are macro traders. We are MMT traders. We try to keep focused on the big picture. And the big picture is this. I'll be very matter of fact about it. You're not going to have a dollar breakout in a year when the federal government of the United States is on track to spend a record amount of money and when the deficit is growing. Okay, we're looking at possibly going as high as 4.9 trillion this year. The old high was 2009. That's the year we had the fiscal stimulus. The economy was collapsing. The government spent 4.58 trillion. Okay, last year we did 4.53 something trillion. This year we're on track to take out the 4.58 trillion of 2009. That is not a backdrop, that is not a condition where you're going to see some kind of sustained big dollar move. Now, when you kind of, filter it down or bring it down to more of a micro level, what's happening here? Well, people are suddenly seeing the economic data in the U.S. get better, okay? Last week we had strong retail sales. We had a very strong PPI. Today we have a stronger housing starts number. So all of a sudden, where a week or two ago, everybody was like, oh, there's not going to be any more rate hikes, or even maybe we're going to get another rate cut again. The Fed's going to go back into rate cut mode, and Brexit was going to create the worst recession in our lifetime. Remember that? All of a sudden, that's not out there anymore. People starting to think, hey, maybe the rate cut and the rate hike is back on the table. So what do? What do the 100%, what do? They buy the dollar because, hey, that's what I'm supposed to do. It's not going to last. When you're spending record amounts, okay, and the deficit is growing, that's the thing you have to focus on. All right, now, yeah, maybe very short-term, micro, 5-minute chart, maybe an hourly chart. It looks like, hey, the dollar's really going, and maybe it's going to last for a few days. Maybe it's going to last for a few weeks. I don't know. I don't try to predict. I just try to react to what other people do, okay? I'm a predator. You're a predator. We're all, if you follow me, you're a predator, okay? We are the wolves. They are the sheep. Let the sheep go running after the dollar. All right, let them. I'm happy to let them run after the dollar. You know why? That gives me a fantastic entry point. I take their money. That's what I do. I take their money. All right? So be careful with your characterizations, people. Don't go jumping from big picture to micro and micro to big picture. You can't do that. You got to stay consistent. You got to stay consistent. If you're not consistent, then guess what? You have no mental game, or your mental game is off. All right? That's all I'm saying. See you later.